Hi guys, welcome back to SRE. I have finished the Vetka 5 wet nitrous system install. The truck is completely ready to run. I'm gonna go out hopefully now that I just received power back on. So if anybody's tried to contact me in the last 4 or 5 days, I've had no power, so in turn, no internet, in turn, no service for my phone. So I wasn't ignoring anyone. I just was completely unable to receive any type of information. I wasn't able to log on to anything. So I guess that gives you the picture. But what I was able to do was to finish this to 100% completion. I have a 16 nitrous jet inside the nitrous side, and then I have a 23 on the fuel side. Now that should be a rich setting, so I don't scatter, run lean on the thing, but you can still pressure detonate from too much fuel. So it's something that you have to watch out for. Right now the kit is targeting with a 16 nitrous jet. I'm targeting adding about anywhere between 12 and 16 horsepower to this little 50 GT. So should wake it right up. Should be a very noticeable difference. I've got the Sneaky Pete bottle on here, just zip tied right to the cage. Perfect. Braided line that runs to the nitrous is zip tied on and held on, runs down to the nitrous solenoid. The tank is no longer running that normal fuel line shit setup that everybody does. The fuel requirements for possibly making 30 horse is beyond that. So we've got some good size 1/4 inch fuel line on everything. This is the fuel solenoid. There you can see the nitrous and the fuel going in on a NOS fogger system. And you'll notice that it is after the carburetor, but yet before the reed. You can spray it directly into the crankcase without using the reed. That may be the next step in progression. I don't know. I think it's going to be uncontrollable the way it is, so it's really not going to make any difference. Because of the 28 mil carb, I did run the bigger line, and I have a fuel pump. You have to have a fuel pump when you run a wet system, and it is vacuum actuated, and it produces 5.5 pounds of fuel pressure. So that's perfect for NOS to run around a 4-jet stagger with 950 psi bottle pressure. And I'm telling you right now, if you are interested in this kit, once you see it run, this is not just at those kind of power levels, this will not just be a bolt-on kit. You'll have to take care of all the modifications of the engines yourself. You're going to have to weld the cranks, and there's no way that a 10 millimeter wrist pin, which is what these Taylor big bores come with, it's never going to handle it, guys. It's just going to, the cylinder pressure is just going to destroy the 10 mil wrist pin. So step up to the 12 mil and you'll be all set. Sorry about the hiccups, but other than that, I think it turned out pretty sick. It looks pretty nasty. It's a pretty sick build. It looks nice with that big bottle hanging off the back. LiPo 3S to run the nitrous system is right there. It's all wired in. And the arming switch for the nitrous system is right there. So you can play with the car as normal. Bottle off. Can drive it around, no problem. A buddy's like, hey man, let me see how that spray works. You're like, no problem. You just open up the nozzle all the way till it stops. And then you just reach in and arm the system. And then at full throttle, you'll have an additional engine, Basically, it's going to add another entire 50 GT fully ported. So if that sounds like it might be fun to you, we're going to be testing, and we are going to video the good, the bad, and the ugly. We don't cut and paste videos. We don't do that. What you see happen is what will happen. If it breaks, it breaks. Probably what will happen is it will bust something in the driveline of the car. So that's probably what we'll deal with. So just wanted you to get a good look at this. All right, guys. SRE, and I'm out. Hiccups and all.